Namaskar, everyone, and welcome to Sunday. The joy of the human experience, in my opinion, can only come when we are in touch with that divine power within us, understanding it, appreciating it, and working with it. Are you aware of the power that lies within your own being? Are you aware of the power of thought, the power of emotion, the power that drives this body to be active, to action? Are you aware of that? And are you aware that you are communicating with the universe in real time in every moment? Because if you're aware of that, you'll be more particular in how you think, how you act, how you feel, and how you interact with your universe. You'll be more circumspect, more vigilant, more alert, more aware. The divine meets you through every experience, through every person, in every conversation, in every relationship you have. The divine is meeting with you. It may not seem so, but you are constantly in a relationship with the divine. Don't see the forms, see beyond the forms. You see people, I see energy, I see consciousness, I see life. You see random experiences and events. No, I see a divine orchestration of events. The divine speaks to me in every response, whether it comes from a human being, whether it comes from the floor beneath me. The divine is meeting me in every experience, whether it's food, whether it's breathing, whether it's movement. I am meeting with the divine in every moment. The space is filled with the divine. The body cannot operate without divine current. How can you miss it? How can you not see the divine? I felt completely lost when I didn't have this awareness and contact. And I felt completely found when I could feel this within me. I didn't even meet the master whom I followed. I simply was in his space, and this awakening happened. So how does awakening happen to this power? You have to be ready. You have to be receptive. Because you can sit in a energized space and not pick up anything. How do you prepare? By being detached and not attached to your world. Is it possible to be detached from your world and be happy? I think that is when you're truly happy, when you're detached from outcomes. When you're truly having a relationship where you don't want to possess, you don't want to own, you don't want to determine the course of it. No, let go. Let go. And truly enjoy it. Don't think when it's going to end, if it's sweet and nice. And if it's sour and painful, no. You might want it to end. But the only way it can end if you shift your consciousness and see it from a different place. Then you'll be able to deal with it in the right way. So making that, well, first of all, being awakened to this divine power within you is important. And then making a connection with it, that you can work with it. If you're not aware of it, how can you work with it? That's why we make the many blunders in life, because we're not aware that we're working in a divine space and with divine laws at work, the law of karma. But the moment you become a little more aware, the moment you see what is happening, the moment you can feel God in the whole space, life changes. That's what happened to me. I was so desperate when I was 20. Nothing was more important than making that connection, finding me, knowing me. Not from a book. No, I had to meet a master. I had to meet someone. And as destiny would have it, I did. I met a space. I met an energy. And I had a profound awakening that changed my life completely. From that moment, I was never a beggar for love. I found love. A heart full of love. I couldn't fathom it. I couldn't fathom the depth of this love within me. All I could do is just align to it. It made me a better school teacher. I was teaching then. It made me a better school teacher. My words came out with love. My thoughts came out with love. My actions were filled with love. I didn't think that I was working anymore because work was just play, a play of love. And I served with love. And I didn't think that I was serving a school principal or administration. No, I was serving my universe in the people that I serve, the kids that I worked with. And wherever I worked, because I worked in the health industry as well, after all of the transformation. And I saw play. I was in a high-speed steel plant, and I'm watching steel move through from bars to wires in an automated process. Magnificent. I'm there on a night shift, and I'm looking at the beauty of rolling steel. I saw God. I saw the divine. It was never work for me, and I never thought that I was working for a company or I was working for somebody. No, I was working for my universe. So I work for you. I work for us. I work for our world. Who pays me? Remuneration? Oh my God, it comes from everywhere. My whole universe supports me. If I would think of something, it arrives at my door. How can you not see the universe at work? When I travel in the airplane, I look at everybody who's on that airplane together with me. And I think, oh my God, this is divine. I would sit in the seat as I look at people coming in, and I love to watch the people coming in. And then I would sit there, and then I would energize the whole plane. I just sit there and look for all the people on this plane who are connected to me, and I would energize the whole plane. And that would be the most magnificent journey. Because I'm with God. I'm with the universe. I'm not with forms. I hold the captain in blessing. I hold the crew in blessing. I hold the space in blessing. Oh my God. And it becomes heaven in the air. When I'm with you, it's heaven on earth. I try to bring you into my space slowly. And I have the gift, grace of the divine, spiritual awakening, so I can feel the space beyond the body. I occupy the space beyond the body, and this is beautiful. I don't occupy it as a body, but I occupy it as a being in this space. Look at the possibilities we have when we are more awake to the God within. And the God within features as consciousness, source of existence. Everything has consciousness as the source of it. Because even this hard material, it's vibrating with atoms inside of there. So consciousness is there. It is not like a living, moving form, but it's there inside there. In everything, there is movement, there is energy. And so the divine features as energy, and the divine features as consciousness. Energy will change, consciousness remains. Still and same. So within us, there's a consciousness, a divine consciousness of stillness. And there's a divine consciousness of energy. So even as I speak with you, there is stillness at the back of my being. And I love the energies of my voice, of my hands, of my actions. It's all divine, divine play. The divine in me speaks to the divine in you. The seat beneath me is divine. The tea that I drink is divine. The cup that I'm holding is divine. The beautiful plants or flowers are divine. What is not divine? When will you be awakened to this? When will you be awakened to this? When do you want to be awakened to this? Why are you holding back freedom and joy when you can have it in every moment? And what are you doing about the karmas that you have unfulfilled, all these unfulfilled desires and dreams, and some of it, or maybe a large part of it, made in ignorance, developed in ignorance? Why don't you change them now that you have a little more awareness? Why don't you look at the things inside that you no longer need or want? Let it go away. Dismantle them. Detach from them. And stay with the things that are important to you. Get rid of the baggage that you keep within you. Don't be heavily burdened with all these karmas, all these worries, all these attachments. Because if you own things, if you possess it, you're going to live a fearful existence. Because you continuously need to grab it and hold it. And it will slip away from you. Everything that is material is going to slip away. Because material things are not permanent. The Christ is very clear. Lay not your treasures upon this earth, but lay your treasures in heaven. The merits of good karma. Lay your treasures in heaven. He says, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be, your attention will be, your love will be. So don't get caught. Bhagavad Gita teaches equanimity. Samatvam yoga uchate. Even-mindedness. Don't be caught in the play. It says your right is to work, but not to the results. The results are determined by karma. So keep on looking at the results, but don't get affected by it. Change your action continuously. So the most important thing is having a relationship with this divine power within you, being awakened to it, understanding it and appreciating it, and learning to connect with it, and learning to align to it. This is most important. But you need the desire for that. You have the desire. Do you want it? Well, after this talk today, are you going to be your old self, get caught in the world? Or are you going to reflect on what I have said? Are you going to make yourself a better person? Are you going to reflect on what I have said? And everything that I have said is what I practice. Everything that I said is what I practice. I walk my talk. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. So let's have an awesome Sunday, everyone, wherever you are. It's always a beautiful day. I absolutely love a Sunday. The energies of the world is different on a Sunday. I always feel it. Or any holiday. In fact, I can actually feel the spirit of the collective consciousness is different. So let's aspire to be a better person, or the best person that we can be. And in so doing, aspire to create a better world, better community. So have a blessed Sunday, everyone. Thank you for your listening ear and for your loving heart. Namaskar.